Alright, hey, what's up guys, it's me, Justin, back here again with another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing another story time. Honestly, there's nothing to do until a new game comes out, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare fully comes out, or until the beta comes out. I have nothing to do, I have nothing to live stream besides my tournaments. So guys, this is what we're going to be doing, story times galore. Anyways, in today's story time, I'm going to tell you guys about the bully, the childhood bully. So, I was technically forced to be around this kid. It wasn't like school related or anything. It was personal life. So, I had a very good friend. He has the same name as me, Justin, because he's such an awesome dude. I honestly haven't spoke to him since I was like around oh, like since I was around 7 or 8 years old. So it's been a while, but he was such an awesome friend that I'm just gonna put his name out there. That just sounded really horrible, but still, you guys get what I mean. So it was my first encounter with him was at a park. He was the big brother of my friend. I think I already said that. So he was the big brother, and our parents were very close. Their mom and my mom were very close. So we would normally see each other on a basis like around sometimes a couple times a week. And it was I'm pretty sure the first time I saw his brother was at a park. So my mom told me we were going to the park that day, and I was around like 4 years old. I still remember this. Like, I remember back until I was 3. So I think it was either when I was 3 or I was 4. We were going to the park, and like people say, oh, like you can't remember things back. Like you see all these stories that are posted like in horror story channels or in storytime channels, and people say like they were 6 or stuff. And people are like, how do you remember that? You remember events that happened in your early life. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's like that. So we were at a park, and at this park, I met his brother. I said that 500 times. I met his brother, and he just off the bat was just automatically Hiroshima rage mode, like the nuclear radiation from Hiroshima was absorbed in him, and he turned ultimate rage mode. I don't know why. I have no idea, like how this much rage could be inside of a person, but it was, and he didn't like me. And that day in the park, I kept on telling my mom. I think 4 or 3 things happened. The first thing was we were on a slide. And I remember some of the things he said too. We were on we were going down the slide, right? And before I could even sit down, he just straight up pushes me, and I land on my stomach and I slide down. It could have been a lot worse. I could have fallen off the edge and hit my head, and I would have been like a 3 or 4 year old. And that was just bad. And then I go tell my mom, right? Like, I'm a 4-year-old, I'm a 3-year-old. I keep on saying this in every single video. I may seem like a tattletale, right? I may seem like a snitch, but really, I'm a 3-year-old, okay? I have an excuse for this one, so you can't blame me for this one. So, you know, I want to go tell my mom, and his mom just like said, oh, you know, he's rough. And she said that like three other times it happened. Second time was on the swing. He just ran off and pushed me, and I almost fell down. And you know, like when you grab onto something and you fall straight forward, and you feel like you pull a muscle in your shoulder, and it kind of like hurts a little bit. That's what happened to me. Said it again. He was like, "He's playing rough, Justin. You have to learn to cope with it." And I had like the other ones just were mainly pushing and just like I don't know, pulling me off stuff. Like the 2 others, so it wasn't really anything. But we had other events happen. So he would run up and he would like try to tackle me. I don't know why. Whenever he always tried to like harm me in any way when I was little. So he ran up to me. He tried to tackle me one time, I told my mom again, what are you gonna do at the age of 4? And I remember one incident where I just ended up slapping him in the face. So this one's hilarious, okay? There's this one incident where I actually just had enough. He terrorized me like 5 times. We met like 5 times at this point, and he just tried to terrorize me in every way. And so I remember it was just this one day, like a couple months before my birthday. I think it was like 3 months before my birthday, 4 months. He ran. Our parents ended up like having another like hangout session at the park. They were planning to meet at the park again. So as soon as we got ready to go play, he ran up to me, kicked me in my leg, and I was just sick and tired of it, guys. And this is where I just snapped and I slapped him in the face. I was like a 4 or 3-year-old. He was like 5. And I just slapped him in the face, and his face turned red. And I'm not proud of that. I shouldn't go around slapping a little kid, but to be honest, I was a little kid too, so it's not child abuse. He technically committed child abuse on me because I was younger. But at this point, like my mom scolded me for like attacking him, and and she also kind of understood. But I don't understand why I got scolded at and he didn't get scolded at. So that just messed me up. Like I was like, what? How does that work? And everything was going fine. I didn't see him for the next 4 or 3 months. And this was my final incident with him, okay? And it is by far the best thing the best thing to come out of this situation, okay? Because I didn't see him since. I saw his brother, I never saw him. And I'm not proud of it, but it was just so hilarious, and it's probably the best way to end this off. And you guys are gonna enjoy this one, okay? I keep on like not saying the first letter of my word. I keep on saying is, but who cares about that, guys? This is about to be the best thing you've heard, okay? That's happened to a bully. So it was my 4-year-old birthday, right? It was a SpongeBob theme party because that was my favorite cartoon up until I was like 9 years old, right? 9-year-old, 10 years old. I don't really watch it. Well, I mean, I've seen a couple of episodes here and there, but I don't really watch cartoons, you know? I mean, sure, I'd watch some animated series like Teen Titans, like the old one though. Sometimes Teen Titans I go back to old TV series is, how do you say that? Okay, for nostalgia and all that. I watch it every once in a while. And it was a SpongeBob theme party, right? I was turning 4, I'm pretty sure. 4 or 5. I think it was 5. But I'm pretty sure, no, it was 4, because when I turned 5, we moved into our new house. So, I was turning 4, and it was a SpongeBob themed party. I had a nice SpongeBob cake. Like, it was actually SpongeBob, and I loved it. They had everything right about it. And, so it was after the whole party. Now, not after the party, it was during the party. Just the part where everybody started to leave. So, we got through the cake, I made my wishes, I got all my presents, and, my mom and his mom, as usual, were hanging out. They were hanging out, some of the parents were still there, only like 2 other parents, and my mom and my best friend's mom at the time. So, he was sitting down, and he was talking to me, my friend. And he said, okay, I'm gonna go grab another slice of cake and eat. And so, he left to go eat, right? And his brother was getting a Capri Sun. And he came into the living room where we were throwing my party. I was sitting down on this big chair that we had. It was like one of those chairs where you could pull up and your legs will like stay forward. And I was sitting down, right? And it was so comfy. I pulled the chair back and I was just lying down there, And he comes and says, "Hey, can I have the seat?" And I'm like, I'm kind of sitting here right now. Can you wait until I'm done? And he doesn't even say anything after this. He takes his Capri Sun, aims it at me, squeezes it, and has all the juice just shoot out at me. And listen, you can mess with me any other day. And he said, yeah, well, that's revenge. And you can mess with me any other day, but not my birthday, okay? Not my birthday. I was not having this, and I got mad. And finally, for once, they scolded him. And I didn't feel like that was enough, okay? My 4-year-old or 5-year-old body was saying, no, he needs to be taught a lesson. So, what I did, I am not proud of, but I just think it's so hilarious, I cannot get it out of my head. So he, after I get up, he actually just takes the seat, and then when he's getting scolded, he still keeps the seat, right? And I asked him for the seat back, and he said, nah, I think I'm gonna keep it. And that just pushed me to the edge, okay? And here's where it gets juicy. So the other people's parents leave, and now it's just my mom and his mom, right? And my best friend and his big brother. So, you know, everybody else is in the kitchen, right? They're all hanging out. The parents are in the kitchen, actually. I'm pretty sure they were drinking Capri Suns, yep. And they're having a little bit of a drink of Capri Suns. And my friend decided to take a nap on my bed. So he took a nap on my bed, and I was playing Resident Evil 4 on my GameCube. Yeah, I know, guys, I'm such a savage, bro. I was even eating Doritos. I somehow remember that, dude. I was playing Resident Evil 4, just eating Doritos on the GameCube back in the good old days. But you know, I was eating my Doritos, and the kid, the big brother, fell asleep on the chair, and this is where I plot my revenge. So we just I'm pretty sure I was on the part where Leon is getting extracted, like getting the virus extracted out of him. So it was on that cutscene where Ashley was pulling it out of him. And this is where I decided to plot my revenge, okay? Because I already played the game. I was playing through it twice. And this is where I plot my revenge. He's sleeping. So nobody was looking. Everybody, my mom and their mom was in the kitchen. My friend was asleep. He was asleep. I was awake. And the door to the kitchen was closed, so they couldn't see me. So, with all my strength, I ran over. I went behind the seat, and I pushed it as hard as I could. And he flew. He didn't just topple onto the floor. He flew across the room. Like, I ran, and like I ran back, and I like elbowed the chair, and he flew all the way almost until my TV, and he ended up like hitting his face very hard on the ground. And he started crying, actually, and I'm not proud of this, but it's just like the best revenge you could ever get. Like it was just almost a year of constant bullying whenever I came across him, and I finally got revenge. I had him fly like Superman across the room, and it just felt good. And they heard us crying, of course, and they heard the loud thud, and they came into the room, and they saw him on the floor, and they saw me behind the sofa. Not the sofa, well, the couch. And not the couch, not the sofa, like the chair. And they saw it like bent over, and I was on top of the back. So my mom pulled me aside, and she scolded me once again. She wasn't that mad, but he actually got taken care of. He wasn't bleeding or anything. He just like was really red. He had like a really red nose. He was like, I actually called him Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And so yeah, I got scolded, and after a while they were just talking for another like 10 minutes, because she had to go. She actually ended up taking him home after that. She didn't stay that long, so she took him home. But guess what, guys? I didn't get in trouble because it's my birthday. Get wrecked, kid. I didn't get in trouble. It's my birthday. So that was great. And yeah, that's the moral of the story is don't bully kids, or one day it might just come back hitting you in the face as hard as a face plant. Well, that kind of didn't make sense because they get hit in the face with a face plant, just hard. Okay, don't get hit. Don't bully kids, or else you're gonna get face planted. Yeah. That's more better. So if you guys enjoy this story time, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Um, I have a I have another story time, guys, coming in around 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. Yep, 2 days or a day. Um, it involves Kyle, and it involves another one of my birthdays. So hopefully you guys can stay tuned for that. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.